Greetings. Big DIY challenge today. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. It involves plumbing, which isn't my thing. Well, none of this is my thing because I'm a biologist, but this is affectionately known as the spooky cupboard. So today's project is the central heating is split into 6 zones, and all the pipes are under a concrete floor. There's about, 8 to 10 centimetres of concrete. When you turn the heating on, it takes the first 2 hours just to heat the concrete up before the radiators get hot. And over the winter, we don't use it sort of most of the classrooms really. So what I'd like to do is, instead of all the gas being used to heat the floor in classrooms that we don't use, I want to fit isolating valves onto all these 6 circuits so that when we're not using a part of the building, we can turn them off and try and save a bit of money and save a bit of gas and save the planet, of course. Yeah, part of the problem I think is this is just a normal domestic household boiler, and there's 17 radiators in this place, 250 square metres, and this thing just isn't man enough to keep up. So it can never ever really get the radiators hot, it only ever gets them warm. So another reason for doing this job is that we'll finally be able to get the radiators hot when it's really, really cold. Hopefully. I'm a little bit nervous, mainly about the thought of litres and litres of water sort of dripping down into the business downstairs. But I've emptied the heating system before without any leaks, so I'm fairly confident we can do it. And after all, it's not rocket science. Anyway, wish me luck. So today's weapons of choice. Being the eternal pessimist, I've got a big tray to catch the water, but I'm really confident I won't need it. Please. Pipe tools, mold grips, adjustable. The 6 isolation valves all ready to go, and the trusty angle grinder, or flex as they call it in Hungary. Yeah, spent a lot of time down here over the years. This is the connection to the sewer pipe I made when I built the flat. Yeah, it's a horrible space. I once had a leak right up there, and I had to crawl right under the floor, and I actually got stuck, and it was horrible. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that again. I'd sooner sort of saw a hole in the floor than get stuck under the floor again. That was bloody terrifying. So yeah, I've just got to put the tray at that end where the light is to catch the any water, then we're ready to go. Righty dokey. Pipe. That's set up to go down the drain, and this is the tap to drain the heating system. So I'll just crack this valve, and hopefully, there we go. Yes. Okie dokie. Right, this is the first pipe we're going to cut. This one I've marked on, I don't know, about the correct size of the valve. So I'm going to use the angle grinder, make a couple of quick cuts. Hopefully there won't be any water, but just in case, I've got lots of towels and stuff standing by, and then as quickly as possible, I'll whack the new valve on. Okay, right, this can go one of 2 ways, so wish me luck. Ooh. Well, that one wasn't too bad. Well, that went considerably better than I thought. Whew, I'm shaking like a leaf. Wow, that was really, really good. Okay, let's see if we can get the same success with number 2. Oh well, there's no more water to come out now, which is good. Stick it on. Ooh. That's got it. Outstanding. Part 2. Let's nip that up a little bit. And I wanted to get this done today because next week, or the weekend rather, the winter is going to arrive with a boom. Excellent. Well, 3 down, 3 to go, and it's going to take me about 20 minutes. And no disasters, so I think it's time for another cup of tea to celebrate. Excellent. PG tips. Bought back thousands when we went to Malta in the summer, so keep me going for a while. Yes, and that's tea with milk, people. Yes, we really do drink it with milk. Okay, all fired up, the boiler's on, no leaks, and I'm just trying to identify which circuit is which. I've got a fairly good idea from the direction the pipes run, but so far 1 is the guest toilet and bathroom in the B&B part of the building. 2 is the guest kitchen. 3 is the guest rooms, the two accommodation rooms. 4 is our flat where we live. That's all on one switch, which is excellent. 5 is the great big room, like the conference room at the end of the building. That's the one that seems to sap all the energy, so I'm glad I found that one. That's all on one switch too. And 6, room 2, which is Mrs. Pilot's usual classroom, and room 3, which is my classroom, and also reception. So when the school's open, we can turn everything off, apart from this one. So yeah, hopefully that should save us a fortune. Yeah, all done, all back together. No one would ever know. What I'd really like to do, not now, is to have like a smart manifold, so I can control all the valves perhaps on my phone or something. But that's something for another day, and I probably need my Boffini brothers to help me do that as well. But yeah, awesome, really pleased, really pleased. Look, yeah, the rads are running at 72 degrees. They've never run at 72 degrees before. That's with like half of the building turned off, so the boiler can cope now. Toasty, lovely. Well, I'd set aside all day for that job, and it's only taken me a couple of hours. But fortunately, I've got another job to do today, and even better is it stopped raining and the sun's come out. So, like I say, big temperature drop this weekend. So I need to go and fit the winter tractor tyres onto the car. So I'll go and do that while I've still got a little bit of enthusiasm left. Yeah. So there's the old ones. Actually, that one's about due for retirement, I think. But yeah, we got our money's worth out of that one. These are the chunky winter tyres. It's actually the law here. I can't remember the law exactly. I think there's more than 3 days below 5 Celsius. That's like the trigger point for putting the winter tyres on. But they make a huge difference. I went snowboarding in Zakopane in Poland last year, and I got caught in a blizzard in the mountains, and there is no way I would have made it on normal tyres. So I was definitely saved. The usual rummage of junk through the boot to get the tools. takes the rear wheel off. We were going to sell this car. We were going to buy a new one this year, but because of the economic climate, we decided to keep it. And yeah, this was a job I should have done, but I didn't bother because we were going to sell it. But now we're going to keep it. I really ought to change these pads and discs, I think. Okay, it's another one for the list. Yeah, so the only thing you have to check is just that you put them on the right way round because they're directional. So yeah, just double check I've got it on the right side. There we go. Hubcap on, looks much better. And to be honest, I prefer the way it drives with the winter tyres on. It's a lot quieter and it feels nicer for some reason. Awesome. Okay, Hungarian winter, do your worst. The roundabout roadworks are going quite well. I might get out here on Sunday and do a bit of filming. It's taking shape. Yeah, a very pleasing day. Yeah, 2 jobs. Didn't expect to get them both done today. Yeah, I'm on my 3rd t-shirt of the day. I've just had a shower, got changed because I've got to start teaching in about 20 minutes. But yeah, a top day. So onwards and upwards, everybody.